Time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Falcons and the 66ers. Bobby Cox is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Bart Flash, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Stepping up now, Joel Sloan. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees, our game time temperature. Lifted into center field. Schultz will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Now in the box, Jeffrey Bellamy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
The count, 2-1.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
John O'Neill.
Now batting, John O'Neill. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the whole first single.
The right fielder, Steve.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Rice. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bellamy over at second. O'Neill at first. 2 out in the inning. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Schultz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mason Kane will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Settling in now, McGee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, Tyler Blackwell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1.
He got 3-2.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
At the plate, Monty Smith, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First pitch on its way.
good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Runners off for second. This pitch is popped up. Bellamy over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 84.
Standing in, King. He went deep in the contest last night. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with two away. And he lays off for ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag. And again a throw. Runner back safely. The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. This is in the air out to right field. Rice is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Bruce Sanders.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A ball and two strikes.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Schultz is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Rodney Mize.
Stepping up to the plate, Rodney Mize. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
On the year, Mize is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now a bunt attempt here. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Mize carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Xanadu.
Set to get his day started, Bo Sanders. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. Look out. 1-1.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ben Kohler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That's wide. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now, J.P. Humphries, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Kane is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Orlando Schultz will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Down and away, ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box now, Luis Rojas. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball four.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So here now is the pitcher, Bobby Cox. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Mason Kane. 9-1-2 due up. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate now, Bart Flash. Yes, he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
To the plate now, Joel Sloan. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Jeffrey Bellamy. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Kohler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, McGee. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, number 3.
Now here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there safely. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So now to the plate, Tyler Blackwell, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Sanders is under it. He's got it for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Monty Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Monty Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 84.
Striding into the box, King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. The 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, John O'Neill.
John O'Neill.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, Steve Rice comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike with the breaking ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. On a line, that's a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. And strike two swinging.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Rodney Myers. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Myers hits a little over the 270 mark. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Fouled off. Set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Ben Kohler. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. In comes the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The catcher, number 1, J.P. Humphrey.
Ready now, J.P. Humphries. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches.
Ouch, that one hit him.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping in, Orlando Schultz earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Chopper to short, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. The 66ers are out on top 1-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Sanders.
Sanders.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Schultz is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Mason Hayes.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mason Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bart Flash. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackwell is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So digging in now, Luis Rojas.
The third baseman, Luis Rojas.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One ball, one strike to count. A 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Bobby Cox, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, McGee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around second, he's on his way to third, and this throw gets away from him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Wow, somebody break out the oxygen tank because he was bucking all the way around for the triple. But then the throwing error gives him an opening, and he heads all the way home to score. Got to take care of the baseball.
At the plate now, Tyler Blackwell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 1-2. In the air now, out to left. Sloan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Uranus is on top here, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Joel Sloan. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, catcher, John O'Neill.
Ready once again, John O'Neill. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Steve Rice. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Uranus leads this one 2-1. Now at the plate, Monty Smith. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Shortstop, Monty Smith.
First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Flash is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now back, number 84.
Coming to the plate now, King 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out the wall.
Well, when you go with a slider there at full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping into the box, Ben Kohler, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The catcher, number 1.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
David Ellis takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate, J.P. Humphries, and that misses for ball 1. Ellis, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
2-2, here it is. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Orlando Schultz lifted out towards straightaway center field. Flash is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Bruce Sanders.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. outside in a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Rodney Myers. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Bo Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. King's got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The 66ers lead it 2-1. Digging in, Luis Rojas.
The third baseman, Luis Rojas.
Now here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. To 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Dallas Phillips will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Dallas Phillips.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Phillips, 33 years old. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, McGee, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. To second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So stepping in, Tyler Blackwell. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. from the stretch. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Monty Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The 66ers are out in front here, 3-1. Edward Potter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Taylor Battle is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. To the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for them.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Bart Flash, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now to the plate, Joel Sloan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Clay Williams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Williams.
So here's the cleanup hitter, King.
Leading up for Uranium, the first baseman, number 84.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Into the box now, Ben Kohler. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, J.P. Humphries, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Humphries is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A 1-1 home. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball and way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Orlando Schultz, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Eddie Mankowskis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. Yank fouled off to the right. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, John O'Neill, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fouled off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on, and it's fouled away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. In a good battle. Here comes another one. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Rice. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Uranus took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Bobby Cox notches his 3rd win of the year. Eddie Munkauskas wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
5 to 1 minute. Then this guy steals third. They're coming on now. He left you. He left you. Didn't this guy steal third? They're coming hard now.